What up, everybody? What up, George Santana, baby? What's poppin', man? What's poppin' to everybody, man? Welcome to a new Monday, a new Alyork show, and another stressful week. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, man, this corona shit leaves, man, because this shit is like an ex-girlfriend that just don't get it, man. It just never stops. They keep coming and coming, and this coronas continue to come and come. And it's sad that the worst is yet to come, from my understanding. But I'm not a doctor, so don't hold me to that, man. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, LES to the Deaf, Triple H Entertainment, Syndicate Radio, TV, One Voice, D Beeman, and all of you guys that continue to tune in during this coronavirus. Because I'm telling y'all, man, if I could give y'all 10 minutes, 5 minutes, or the whole hour, if y'all stay the whole hour, I'm here for y'all, man. Like, real talk, man. I want to be the one to get y'all all through this bullshit, if possible, even a couple days a week, to help you get over this shit, because it's boring staying home all day. I already know what it is. Thank God I find me some work here and there. But, yo, thank you guys for tuning in, man. And, thank y'all, man. That's the best way to put it. And in basketball news, let me give y'all some updates. I got a lot of phone calls I'm expecting today. And if y'all see the number, if y'all don't see the number, it's 917-723-8264. Call in. Open sessions, man. Right now, we got to do open sessions because there's not really much. There's not much. You got a couple trades. You got some UFC. So at least if I can intervene with you guys on topics that you want to talk about, then let's do it, man. But real quick, salute to Kobe Bryant. We all knew he was going to get elected, first ballot. Him, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett. Salute to all three of them. Sad that my man Kobe Bryant is not around, to accept this. But, well appreciated, man. And I will always continue to shout out Kobe Bryant, man. I respect the dude. I don't care how old it gets. I will always continue to shout out Kobe Bryant, man. And in other news, Antonio Brown has hired a veteran agent, Ed Wizalewski, basically like in attempts to return to the NFL. And they really knocking on the door of the Baltimore Ravens. From my understanding, the kid Hollywood, the wide receiver Hollywood, he's related to him. So there might be something there. But if I'm the Baltimore Ravens, I stay away. I understand they got a great run attack, and they're trying to kind of even it out. They really don't got the wide receivers that they want. Antonio would be that guy, but not mentally. You don't want to bring a guy in just like that. Yeah, I'm going to get to that, Donnell, and I'm going to get to that, brother. I appreciate that, though. But I'm going to get to that. You know what I mean? And, another news, Tyrese Maxey's declaring for the NFL. The NBA out of Kentucky. He's going to declare. He's going to go right into the NBA. Kentucky got these one-and-out guys. It's hard to run the team like that. Calipari's, that system he had, it's kind of dying. But he got the most out of it while he could. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Justin Verlander, who's basically giving every weekly check to donation for the corona relief help, the people that are helping. He's taking his one check every week and he's donated it to pay the relief help, which I think is a classy thing to do. Also, Bryce Harper's doing that. Steve Matz of the New York Mets is also doing that. And rest in peace, shout out the legendary Tiger outfielder Al Kaline, dies at 85 years old. Told you I was going to get to that, Darnell. And other news, also Tom Dempsey died. You know what I mean? He died, I think, the other day via coronavirus. He died at 73 years old. He's the guy that hit the record 63-yard field goal that eventually was broken by Matt Prater. And, salute to him, salute to his family. And like I said, man, numbers are open, man. Call your boy, 917-723-8264. And let's get it popping, man. Let's get this shit popping. And the NCAA tournament, I want to hit on this. They crying that they lost about between $375 million to $900 million, right? I don't know the exact numbers, but those are the numbers they throwing out there, right? Me personally, I don't give a fuck about them. You know what I'm saying? You ask me, they slaving these young boys. You know what I mean? I don't mean to take it back there because this is a topic that Spike Lee, a couple of OG black brothers that represent, the brothers and all that, They had a round circle and they were all going in, and it's legal slavery what they doing to them boys. You know, I understand they paying for their degrees and all that, but these boys are piling up billions of dollars every year, at least 900 mil to 500 mil, and they getting fat. The NCAA is getting fat, and these boys ain't even guaranteed an NBA contract. So, I mean, I feel bad for the ball players, especially the guys that are leaving. They wanted to showcase more of their talents. I also, the fans, all the viewers, we all suffer during this lockout. But like I said, life is first. So long as life is first, Corona being before sports, I can live with it. But NCAA crying, come on, man. You guys got bread, man. Y'all ain't need to be crying over this shit, man. And that's real talk. But like I said, man, let's get some phone calls popping. 917-723-8264. That's right, Darnell. Fuck the NCAA, man. The way they treat these boys, man. They treating these boys, like I said, man, it's legalized slavery. Cut a check, man. Cut a check. Real talk. Cut a fucking check. Yeah, non-profit organization, but makes more profit than anyone. Fuck them. Exactly, brother. Exactly. And before I get into my major topics, I want to take on a couple of phone calls. I'm still waiting. I don't want to get too far in because these next two topics is kind of deep. So, you know what I mean? So, I'm going to stick to the NCAA, man. They got to start paying these guys. They really do, man. It's sad. I know it's sad because we all waited for March Madness. We really did. Chris Abels, I see you, baby. Phones are open, y'all. 917-723-8264. Call now when I'm available instead of y'all all calling at one time like y'all did the last time. But like I was saying, you got to cut the check for these boys. Somehow, some way, y'all getting over like fat rats year after year after year. Like I said, that degree shit goes but so far. That's not holding weight no more. That was holding weight in the beginning. It's not holding weight. You got to give these guys checks, man, all through. I understand you feeding them and all that. That is pennies compared what the NCAA is banking in. And they crying about this loss when the real losers are the motherfucking athletes and the families. You know what I'm saying? Those are the real losers, man. But in other sports, you know what I mean? Bill O'Brien talking about that DeAndre Hopkins, him and DeAndre had a meeting. And he's talking about that Hopkins was saying he wanted more bread. That's why he had to ship him out of Houston. Which, whether he did or not, you know what I'm saying? You had no reason bringing up that Aaron Hernandez shit, linking him with Aaron Hernandez. And you had no reason going into why his baby, why he got so many baby mothers, man. You got one of the top 3 receivers in DeAndre Hopkins in the game. And this is how you treat the homie. This is how you go out to the homie. Not to mention, this is a domino effect because not only did you ship him where you left Deshaun Watson, who that was his favorite receiver, like I said, Will Fuller in them is not holding no weight. Hopkins led that receiving core entirely, like he's that dude. Like I said, top 3 in the last 3 years. He might be the best to a lot of individuals. Just the fact that they just think he's the number 1. I don't think he's number 1. I say he's top 3. I got Michael Thomas ahead of him. I even got Julio ahead of him. But like I said, that's a talent that Deshaun Watson lost. You're not going to get a talent like that via the draft unless you're super lucky. You know what I mean? But you ain't going to get that talent. So basically, you took a weapon away from Deshaun Watson, who, like I said, bro, he needed this guy. This guy is a valuable weapon for the Houston Texans, man. And when you did that, man, like I said, it's a domino effect. Now Watson wants out. What I'm hearing from a lot of my peoples is that Watson might opt out next year and try to get with the New England Patriots. And now that, they didn't show him no loyalty, he gonna kick that right back, man. He gonna say, man, you know what, man? Fuck y'all, man. Y'all took away my favorite weapon. Y'all didn't sit down with me. Y'all didn't let me know nothing about it. Y'all didn't talk about it. And now you expect me to be loyal? You want to come back? Deshaun Watson days in Houston Texans are really small. The kid is going to bounce, man. Because the kid got talent, man. The kid got talent. You see how he beat Alabama twice? The kid can do it. You put him on the right squad. And as you've seen, he's been playing all right under Bill O'Brien. Bill O'Brien actually has been a decent coach, winning 54% of his games. But like I said, you can't lay down the Bill Belichick laws. you ain't Bill Belichick. You ain't even got a chip under your belt on your own. You got a chip probably via Bill Belichick, but not on your own. So you need to stop acting like Matt Patricia and be more like Vrabel, who Vrabel's more for the players instead of trying to discipline motherfuckers for every little bullshit. You know what I mean? And with that, like I said, guys, phone lines are open, man. 917-723-8264, man. I'm going to play a little music, and I ain't trying to run through every topic. Hit me up, man. Phone lines are open. Darnell, hit me up, man. Let's talk some, man. We got in on that Patrick Ewing, David Robinson. You felt that DR's better than Patrick Ewing on my post. If you look at it real good, the majority of the motherfuckers took Patrick Ewing. Now I know what you won't come back with. The majority are probably Knicks fans. I don't think so. I really think that, you know, a lot of people just think that Patrick Ewing is better than D-Rob. Now, me personally, I'm gonna agree with you. I think overall, David Robinson, if you break down, you know, the overall game, I'll lean on D-Rob. But if you ask me who I'd rather have, I'd rather have Patrick Ewing. I love the dog in Patrick Ewing. The guy never came up short in the fight. I mean, I know what you're saying. You said yesterday what dog got to do with talent. Let me tell you something. Dog has a lot to do when you already got talent and you add the dog factor into it. And I couldn't get down with you yesterday, Darnell, because I was at work. So while you breaking out, he averaging 29 for Navy, and you was breaking numbers down, I didn't have the ability to because I'm working, hitting you up on the low because I can't really, you know, I can't go too deep. I can only do what I can do. But what I'm trying to say is, you want to revive this? Let's revive this, my dude. Let's revive it because the majority, they always say the majority rules, right? If you look at the page, like I say 70% say Patrick Ewing is better than D-Rob. But I'm going to be one of the 30% like yourself and give D-Rob the overall better center. But like I said, I'd rather have Patrick Ewing. Yo, what's up, man? Can I get a call, man? Let's get a motherfucking phone call going, man. I'm going to play some music. I'm not going to kick everything and then just, you know, then just start looking at y'all, man. Give me a call, man. Where y'all at, man? 917-723-8264. Talk to the choir, man. I'm right here, man. Let's go, baby. You know I want this. Okay, Big G said I ain't a Pats fan, but much respect for that move. Yeah, Darnell, it was a dope conversation, brother. You know, when me and you kick it, we always get it popping, my dude. That's why I got mad love for you, dog. And I'm saying that live, dog. You my dude, man. You keep it official. You know your shit, and I respect that, man. We got a phone call. What's up, man? Welcome to the Alyork Sports Show open session. Can I help you?
Hey, this is Big Steve from Las Vegas.
Oh, Big Steve from Las Vegas. Talk to us, baby.
How you doing?
Oh, man, that's a great...
You're competing with the president, right?
Oh, that's what it is?
The president is on TV, but we'd rather listen to you, of course.
Well, I'm wondering why my people looking in is so low. I knew it was something, but it ain't going to stop me from doing what I got to do. But go ahead, brother. Talk to me, man.
No, it's a couple of little things here. I don't know if you heard, Wimbledon is canceled this year for 2020.
Oh, wow. That's good information. I didn't know that. I didn't hear that yet. Maybe because I don't follow tennis like that.
Actually.
But that's great information for the viewers. That's great information. Of course, it's over the coronavirus, so I don't have to ask you why. But what else you got on your plate? Talk to me, man.
I was just looking, that Al Kaline, that was sad news today.
Yeah, he died, man. Al Kaline's a great legendary baseball player.
Famer,
Yeah.
3,000 hits.
All that shit. All that shit. Kaline, I wasn't fortunate enough to watch Al Kaline, but growing up as a kid, I heard a lot about him. Just like Walt Clyde Frazier.
One of the greats.
Yeah, Walt Clyde Frazier. I really didn't get to watch Walt Clyde Frazier, but I heard a lot about him. You dig what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So go ahead, brother.
Yep. Yeah, another thing, a couple of little things here. Rob Gronkowski is now the 24/7 WWE champ. What are you thinking about that?
Oh, wow.
There's this thing on WWE they have at WrestleMania. It's called 24/7.
Right.
Anytime, anywhere, somebody could defeat somebody. Rob Gronkowski, he was like the host of WrestleMania. He jumped off the top rope onto a bunch of guys and pinned the 24/7 champ, and now he's running around with the belt.
Oh wow. Well, you know, I'm not big on that WWE stuff, but you got people that are. So I'm not gonna sit here and be naive about it and downplay it, because if there's other people that love it, then, you know, I'm gonna just let it ride. But I'm not big on that. But I did hear about, you know, him joining that wrestling stuff. And, you know, the guy's got to eat. You know what I mean? I don't know how you go. I mean, wrestling is not official, but you putting your body out there. You know, you diving over the ropes and you're jumping off the ropes and you're jumping on people. You're still putting your body through some stuff. You understand what I'm saying? But it's not like football. It's nothing like football. So I can see why he's not coming back to football, because the guy's body looked twisted. He almost looked like I'm not gonna say the late Jay Novacek, like he's dead. No, Jay Novacek that played with the Cowboy, that got this ball-legged walk from playing football. I mean, this guy walked like he's crippled. And I see Gronkowski eventually, his body breaking down like that from all those hits he got, especially when it blew out his knee, that Cleveland safety that blew his knee out when he didn't see it coming. He went for a deep bomb, and the guy just took his leg out, man. And when something like that happens, it's so hard to overcome that injury. I mean, you can overcome it maybe temporary, but like in the future, that stuff catches up to you, especially if it continues to get hit. So I'm surprised he took the wrestling route. There's a lot of routes he could have took, maybe acting and stuff like that. But I guess he knows what he's doing. His father knows what he's doing. His father's probably coaching him. Salute to Rob Gronkowski. I'm just glad I don't see him back in the NFL. I did not want to see him back in the NFL, man. And with that, call in, guys, 917-723-8264. Go ahead, Steve. I'm not cutting you off. You on, baby. Do what you want. Do what you want.
Well,
Yeah.
the thing I gotta disagree with you about I know the NCAA is crying over all the money they lost on the basketball and whatnot, but these kids are college kids. They're 18, 19-year-olds. You can't be paying these kids just for playing the sport. What if they start paying these college basketball players? Then they're gonna have to pay the college football players and the college baseball players. These guys are kids. They're not even pros yet. What do you think? Well,
what I'm saying is, I'm gonna go back to a story of Chris Webber. I know it's not the same. I think they're getting some more money now. A little more like a monthly. Like they're getting hit monthly. They're getting hit monthly. You know what I'm saying? Like a little something to carry them through. But I'm gonna tell you the Chris Webber story. I remember hearing Chris Webber saying he had 50 cents in his pocket. He was hungry walking around. He walked by a store where they were selling jerseys, and they had Chris Webber jerseys. And he seen an individual buy 2 Chris Webber jerseys, Chris Webber, for $75 each, I think, if I'm correct. The store made $150 off his name jersey. He's walking around with 50 cents in his pocket. His family, him, had nothing to do with the profits of this shirt being sold. How the hell is that possible?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The guy walking around with 50 cents, hungry as fuck. They selling his shit. Even if they had a piece to more of 20%, it beats nothing. It beats absolutely nothing. And I understand when they get to the NBA, they get all these opportunities, they get all these deals. But like I said, you have to make it to the NBA. The possibility of an NCAA kid making it to the NBA, from my understanding, is no more than what? What is it, like 9%, 10%? Because if you count all the individuals that are in college basketball, how many really make it? Think about it.
Exactly.
So,
not many.
This is why I understand you can't flood them with contracts either. I'm not saying that. But you got to give them enough to survive, man. Steve, let me get this other call, brother.
No problem.
Okay, listen, great work as always, man. I appreciate you, my brother.
Take care.
Thank you. Yeah, well, next caller, what's going on? The Alyork Sports Show? Holla at your boy.
Yes, Rookie Rook.
Oh, what up, rookie?
Yo, I got a question for you. We talking sports.
I want to no. I want a couple questions for you because you ain't give me nothing the last time, so you owe me one.
No. This is hood sports now. We're talking about hood sports.
He said hood sports.
They put a comment on Facebook about the greatest players in the neighborhood, but they didn't make it the Lower East Side. They made it the Roots neighborhood.
Right.
So I was arguing with William Wright, which thinks he's the best, but he's garbage. Okay, because he's from history.
Okay, hold up. What was the exact sport?
If you pick 53 players from the neighborhood, what would be your first 4 picks?
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you right now. Listen, I love William Wright and them, but they ain't never gonna call niggas like. I know they ain't gonna call me out because William Wright knew I was from the other side.
Like me.
So
I'm on the other
he
side.
only gonna take dudes in his circle. So I respect that. That's called loyalty.
It wasn't him. There was a bunch of niggas who was picking him. I'm like, wait a minute. I never even seen the dude play football at all, though. You know, when it came to hood sports. Like, what about that? You got niggas from the Hill.
Right.
You got niggas from Smith. You got niggas from the Ave. You know, if you're going to make it like this, let's make it everybody from the Lower East Side you pick. I made the list on number 7. Way before William Wright.
Right.
But I'm just saying, I'm advocating for other dudes and other hoods from our hood. You know?
Yeah, but Rookie, I got the answer to that. This is what you do. You create your list and then you leave them out like they left us out. That's all.
Right.
That's how you beat that in the head. Because when I seen the ping pong shit, you know, there was some guys that were there that was extraordinary good. But to not have me on that list, you know, I felt a certain type of way because Will know we used to go BBR and we used to beat them all the time. And I ain't talking shit. But the last time I faced William Wright, he beat me on a one-on-one ping pong game, and I gave him respect for that. But he knew we went in there, and every time I went in with a team in there, we won. But you know what? Like I said, I didn't get mad because I expect them to take the hometown. You got to take the home people. And back to the ping pong, let me give my salute. I'm going to give salute to Brian Ford, to Blue, to Jose Feliciano. Them guys were nice.
And Ron, forget Ron.
Them guys were nice. And even the late Philip Wright, who used to play with a sand paddle, the guys that I seen. But like I said, everybody's going to have their own people. And like I said, you got to come out with your own list and do the same thing they did. That's how you nip that in the butt. Now, what else you got on the real sports?
On the real sports, you know, right now, it's whack, man. This is crazy, man. For all this going on, I want to say God bless you and everybody on the show, you know, that's listening, you know, first and foremost, you know, and hopefully, man, baseball could start or something else. Anything call for something, man.
Right, right.
That, bro.
Yeah, indeed. Yo, hold up. Don't hang up yet. Yo, George Santana, my bad. You are definitely correct. The New England Patriots sent a medical truck, if I'm correct, with something like 350,000 masks, the N95s. So, yeah, great point, G. Santana. That's a great point there, brother. Fam, I have no... Yeah. Yeah, you know, you got to respect that. Everybody that hate them, you got to respect that. Okay, Darnell, you right about Gronk. Made the all-decade team. It's not worthy. I agree with you. Rookie, what else you got? You got to have something, brother.
And Gronk won the title yesterday.
Yeah, my boy Steve just mentioned that he won it and shit. Well, I don't watch that fake shit. You know how I be, man. Yeah. But it is, like I said, it is fun.
Bro, look, right now there's nothing. I'm watching an 1988 game, bro, with the Mets and the Dodgers yesterday. Come on, and I want to watch something real, you know, like something now, bro. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yup.
I want to see, even if it's fishing, even if it's a fishing tournament or NASCAR, something. You know, but it is what it is, man.
Listen,
everybody,
listen. Sometimes when shit get ugly, that's when you go to creativity. And right now, what I'm trying to do whatever I can to keep all my sports dudes involved because it's a dim moment right now. It's a very dim moment.
Yep.
You got family members getting caught up now. You got friends getting caught up now. You got a whole bunch of shit happening right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's a difficult moment. You understand what I'm saying? Yo, shut up, man. Somebody yelling in my house, man. Yeah, so, yeah, man, like, don't be yelling when I'm on live with my peoples, man. Yo, Gregory Drake, where you at? Yo, listen, everybody call in. Look, yo, Rookie, you the fucking man. I'll talk to you on the next show. You always call in. Stay up, my brother.
Shout out to Humpty for me.
No doubt. Humpty, I definitely got something for Humpty. So Humpty better be listening, because I got a big topic for him coming up today that I don't want to touch now.
Yeah.
All right, brother?
All right, brother.
Thank you for calling in. I appreciate you.
All day.
Okay, brother. All right, y'all. Yo, hit us up. 917-723-8264. Phone lines are open, man. Goose said, ping pong, pastime, baby. Goose, like I said, man, I'm letting them talk. Mike Johnson, I appreciate you nominating me on that ping pong list, because obviously they overlooked the kid. You know why? Because I'm on the other side of town. But BBR wouldn't overlook me. BBR would have me not too far behind Mundo and James Flowers and company. But like I said, it is what it is. I'm not going to be mad. They created it. They could do whatever the fuck they want. But I told my man to create his own on our side and make it the same way and nominate everybody on our side. That's how you knock that out. But yo, phone lines is open. 917-723-8264. Holla at your boy, man. I'm not going to get in my main topic yet. I got one main topic, and I'm not getting into it yet because it's a big one, man. And I want to make sure when I lay this down, I got everybody's attention on this topic. Phone lines open. 917-723-8264. The Alyork Sports Show open sessions. So let's get it popping, man. I got a couple missed calls. Call back, gentlemen. Call back. The phone lines are open right now. This is why I was telling y'all, call early, because y'all have a bad habit of everybody kind of calling at the same time. It always happens. Be smart. Call early or call late, man. But yo, let's get it popping, man. Go ahead, man. What y'all got for a nigga, man? I'm right here, man. Talk to me, man. If not, I'm gonna keep talking about Bill O'Brien and that stupid decision to trade DeAndre Hopkins to the Arizona Cardinals for David Johnson, second round and the fourth round pick, which I think it definitely benefited Arizona with Kyler Murray and company, who already got the running back Drake. They got the old Fitzgerald. You throw D-Hop in there. Now you got some things happening in that offense over there with Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray will lead. Raymond, what up, baby? Hit me up, baby. I'm here, baby. 917-723-8264. Let's get the phone lines popping, man. I don't really want to make this a me show. I don't. If I did, I would have wrote 50 subjects. But I wrote minimum subject because I'm counting on you guys to hit a nigga up, man. Hit me up so we can politic, man. Let's politic, man. You going over the all-decade team breakdown? Not today, Donnell, because what happened was I was supposed to get about 20 joints on the phone line. For some reason, it's not happening yet. So I limited myself, because a lot of times I'll be writing all these joints, bro, and I only get through half of them. So I wasn't in the mood to do that again. I found some debate material in there, man. Okay, brother, go ahead, man. Call in, Darnell. Stop playing games, man. Stop playing games. Call in, baby. You know how we do, man. 917-723-8264. Phone lines are open, man. I'm just going to wait, because I'm not, my last topic with Humpty, I'm not bringing that up yet. It's a huge topic. Call in, fellas. I'm just going to sit back, man. Unless you want me to freestyle this shit, I can freestyle this shit. It's not an issue, man. All right, I'm going to freestyle something. Let me see what I can find. Okay, back to AB. Got a veteran agent. Wants to get back in the league. Wants to get back with the Baltimore Ravens. And like I said, it's not a great fit. Hold up, we got questions. I found some material. Bet that. I know you were bored on the beat, man. Yeah, man. Yo, hit me up, man. Hit me up, man. I want to talk, man. If I was here, listen, man, if I would have known y'all were going to be shut today, I would have wrote numerous subjects, man. But the fact that I feel, we're going to have too many phone calls, and all of a sudden, half of these phone calls dropped or people just not calling in. It's all right, man, because I could continue talking. You know what I'm saying? So let me go to the Antonio Brown. Do not pick him up, Baltimore Ravens, John Harbaugh and company. You do not need Antonio Brown to go in there and mess up the best team of the year chemistry. You guys had the best record. You guys should have been to the Super Bowl, and y'all came up short because they end up stopping that offense of yours. The Tennessee Titans end up stopping y'all because y'all were too predictable. And I understand y'all got to work on more of a passing game, but Antonio Brown is definitely not the answer. The dude's a cancer. Dude got all the talent in the world, but he's a cancer at the end of the day, bro. That's what I'm saying. I got to freestyle for them, rookie. I have to. You know what I mean? So why would you want to pick up a guy like that when you already a great team? Like I said, if anybody gonna give this guy a chance, let it be like the New York Giants, the Detroit Lions, even Arizona. But I wouldn't want to bring him to Arizona and mess up Kyler Murray's head. But you could bring him to the Detroit Lions. There's a lot of teams that can use Antonio Brown from the bottom. Let him prove himself. Once he proves himself, then you could, shortly kind of bring him up, and then teams will be interested in him. But they want to make sure that he ain't out there on some, on some Terrell Owens, Dez Bryant, Chad Johnson type of shit, where he's in a team obliviator. You don't want that. You don't want that. And if you bring him to Baltimore, they're going to want to kill him over there because there's some real gangster dudes in Baltimore that if he go over there running his mouth, they will shut him up ASAP. Now, them Baltimore Raven cats are official, my dude. Yeah, Alden Smith, I bring that up the last time, bro. He signed with the Cowboys, if I'm correct. Hold on, we got something else here. They need Brown in the Super Bowl. We know cancer now. Maybe he can't change. Yeah, guys, hit me up, man. Rookie said about the Jets. Rookie just look good on paper again. But it's all about what Donald could do. If Donald can take over and be this quarterback he was at USC, lead his truth. But I just think the Buffalo Bills, me and my boy, the dog catcher, was talking about it earlier. The Buffalo Bills are going to hold that down. Okay, we got a phone call. Hold up, y'all. Yeah, what's popping, baby?
What's up, Al? Drake, what's going on with you?
Oh, man, I got snuffed today, man. I limited my topics because I was expecting a lot of calls. So now I kind of got to freestyle with it, which I don't have an issue. But I wish I'd have had something written up because when I got a freestyle, I'm not as sharp. And when I write it down, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good because I'm ready for anything. But what's up? What you got for us, Drake?
I was listening to you about the Antonio Brown. That dude, something is really wrong with him. I don't think he messed up with $50 million. So because of his mouth, he can't keep his mouth closed. Something is wrong with that dude. And I agree with you. Baltimore, if they want to be a contender, don't bring that chance to that locker room because that will destroy you quick.
Dog, he's a cancer. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I would rate him. Though I would rate him, pardon me. I would rate Antonio Brown right now with Terrell Owens. And I know my man Goose know about what T.O. did with the 49ers. I mean, he disrupted that whole shit over there, calling Garcia a faggot and all that. You know what I'm saying? And I remember he was yelling at the coach from the 49ers. I mean, he was straight barking at him. And the old man was just looking at him like the old man wished he could have done something to him, but he knew he couldn't because T.O. was just too muscular of a man for him. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just sad, man. But go ahead, man. I'm going to listen to you, man. What's going on, brother?
I got one last thing, man. I happened to see that post on Facebook. I don't know if you put it out there when my boy John Starks posterized Horace Grant and Michael Jordan.
Yeah, hold up, again. I'm listening. Let me plug this in real quick. I'm listening. Go ahead, brother.
And I remember me and my cousin being at a friend of mine's house, and we were just drinking an Ice 800 back in the day. And I dropped my bottle, man, when that dunk happened. Well worth the drop because I watched it over and over again. All the Jordan fans were saying he didn't dunk on Jordan. Yeah, he did. He caught Jordan and Horace Grant.
Yo, give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Yeah, let me plug this real quick. I'm gonna answer that right now, bro. I'm gonna disagree with you, family. He didn't dunk on Jordan. What happened was Jordan got there late. So when he got there late on some help defense, and trust me, I'm not backing Jordan up. I jumped out my seat when it happened, and I did run my mouth that he threw it on Grant and Jordan until I did my research. And when I looked at it, if you look at the play extremely good and you break it down, Jordan came in late on some help out defense. What happened was when the pitcher got posterized, you see Jordan in the air. I mean, to me, it was incredible to him to even get close to that play, Drake. The fact that he was close to that play. If you look at the play again, Jordan had no reason being around that play. You understand me? Now, he did do it on Horace, though. If you seen Horace, he had the D12 face on. He did do it on Horace. Yeah, he had that dumb D12 smiling for no reason shit. But he did not throw it on Jordan. As much as I want to stay here and say that my man John Stark, even though Jordan's to me the best player ever, as much as I want to say that he threw it on Jordan, I can't because my realness don't let me do that. That's not how I seen it. But if you go off the picture, yeah, he got posterized because he came in late on some help defense, and then it looked like he got threw it on. But I'm going to tell you right now, though, he didn't throw it on Jordan. You got to go to YouTube and we look at that whole shit, brother. Because if you don't look at that correctly, man, I'm telling you, Jordan came on some help defense shit. And he got posterized for doing that. But at the end of the day, you got aficionados like ourselves that will really break that down. And I'm going to tell all of y'all he did not throw it on Michael Jordan. But go ahead, brother. What else you got?
Jordan getting over there late. That's almost like saying when Kevin Johnson posterized Hakeem Olajuwon not once but twice.
Right.
Getting over to the damn late. That Kevin Johnson dunk on Olajuwon, he put his forearm in dude's throat.
Yeah, that was different. There was contact. John Stark, there wasn't no contact because why? He was too far away for that shit. You know, like I said, Jordan's so quick that he made himself in the play where he should have never been involved in that play. If you look at the play, Jordan came from the weak side and tried the incredible like he normally does, but he came up short. But like I said, I wouldn't say he got dunked on. I wouldn't go that far. But yes, did he get posterized? Yes, because it's on the poster. You see Jordan in the air and you see Horace Grant with the D12 face.
Well, I don't understand because I know that's in the interview with John Stark, and they asked him. He's right-handed. He's right-handed. He went up in the air with the left. I'm like, why did he go up with the right hand? I get it. So some people just like that. They prefer the left hand. But that was just, it was good.
Yo, my man, let me tell you. Hold on, let me tell you something. Let me finish to that. That's what made the dunk so incredible. That John Starks threw it off the wrong hand, meaning like he's a righty, and he threw it with the left with authority. He threw it with the left with authority, and the time was like, what was it, like less than a minute left in the game? Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
That was one of the best dunks I ever seen in my life, coming from an individual that I did not expect it from, and John Starks. And John Starks won a lot of stripes with me via that dunk at that moment. From that moment on, I love me John Starks. I love me John Starks. Just like when A-Rod, even though overall I don't like A-Rod from the Yankees, but he proved a lot to me when he fought Veritek that day in Boston. To me, it made him a Yankee. It made him a Yankee in my eyes because he showed that he wanted to win. He was willing to do whatever, and I gave A-Rod props for that. But I'm not comparing them. John Starks is a New York Knickerbocker. A-Rod just came there, on some trade shit. But if you ask me, did A-Rod earn his stripes in that little while he was there? I would have to say yeah, because especially when he fought Veritek. That was huge for me. It meant everything to me because I like when guys go out with like Chris Childs, when he two-pieced the rest in peace Kobe Bryant. I love that too. Not because they fighting, it's the fact of the dog. I love the dog in my players. And I don't mean starting trouble because anybody can start trouble. I mean, the old Marvin Webster of the Knicks, he sucked, the human eraser, but Marvin Webster would get it popping at any time. So All because of that, it didn't make Marvin Webster a good player. But Marvin Webster was nothing to play with. If y'all remember Marvin Webster, the Knicks, the old Marvin Webster, he will fight, and they called him the human eraser because he used to block a lot of shots. But what I'm saying is when you got somewhat skills, because Starks has skills, I just felt he never played to the potential of his skills. But when he did that dunk, dog, but he shattered all that in the championship against the Rockets when he went 2 for 17 and 3 for 19. I mean, he came up super short. Yeah.
Don't go there. Hey, man, I want to ask you one last question.
Yeah, man, the floor is yours because nobody's really calling. So, yeah.
I want to ask you a boxing question.
Yeah, brother.
Now, I'm a diehard boxing fan.
All right.
There was an article in the public online about Lennox Lewis saying Evander Holyfield was his toughest fight. Evander over Mike Tyson. But I remember watching Lennox Lewis fight Ray Mercer. And that was one of the best heavyweight fights I've seen in a long time because those two dudes went toe-to-toe in the box. And Lennox didn't even mention him as being a tough fight. He mentioned Evander and Klitschko. I'm like, man, that hurt. I'm like, dude,
Yo, Ray Mercer was a dog. Ray Mercer was a dog. Yo, Ray Mercer get it popping. I love me Ray Mercer. I never was a fan of Lennox Lewis. Evander Holyfield, I was a fan of. Mike Tyson, Ray Mercer, but never Lennox Lewis. But, Gary, what's your point again, brother?
I just want to get your thoughts on that fight because I watched that whole fight. I was never a Lennox Lewis fan, but that fight showed me that he had everything it took to be a heavyweight champion because he stood in there, he didn't back down, he didn't cover up. He was blow for blow from round 1 to round 12. And I'm like, man. So then this guy to not even mention Ray Mercer as being one of his toughest fights was disrespectful, in my opinion. Just what are your thoughts on that if you have any?
Well, it was a great fight. I can't really go too back right now because I really didn't expect this because if I knew you was going to come with this, I would have probably snatched up some footage to remind me exactly what went down. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I know the exacts. But all I can tell you is that Ray Mercer was a dog, so I definitely believe you. I would like to see a clip again just to bring my brain back to fresh on that because I really can't remember it. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you, bro.
No problem, man. Look, thank you for your time, bro. And much love for your show, and everybody should always repost this and share your show, man, because I look forward to this twice a week. And I know Goose is out there, and I missed him on Saturday. And I won't
Yo, Goose is playing like he's scared to be on the phone. When I see Goose, we gonna talk because he like talking on that microphone, but he want to act like he don't want to be on the phone or some shit, or like he's violating some type of contract from where he's at. And we gonna talk because he ain't violating no contract. I wanted Goose on the phone because we went at it all night about David Robinson and Patrick Ewing. I said choose one, and the majority picked Patrick Ewing. But me being, like I said, me being an honest aficionado sports guy, if I had to break down a whole game, I mean everything from jump shot to defense to off the dribble, I would have to lean to D-Rob. But who I rather had on my team, I'd rather have Ewing because I love the dog and Patrick Ewing, man. I love the dog and Patrick. Okay, I'm gonna speak for Darnell. He said he's at work, so I'm gonna give him a pass, Drake. We're gonna give him a pass, okay?
All right, man. Look, much love, you dog.
Yeah, and likewise, yo, listen, you have a good one, and be safe. Continue to be safe, and we'll talk on the next show, brother.
Later, man.
Okay, guy. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to take one more call, and I got a big topic I want to hit up real quick for my boy Humpty. If none of y'all call, then I'm going to just start this topic. I might stop it for a couple of calls. Hold up. Really not even supposed to be. Okay, I got you, Darnell. I understand. Now you know what I went through yesterday. So what I went through last night when you was giving me those numbers and I couldn't match them is because I couldn't get to those numbers. All right, we got another call. Yeah, what's up? Welcome to the Alyork Sports Show, baby.
Big dog.
Oh, man, what's going on? Yo, I got a lot of people that's supposed to call that came up short, man. I'm a little disappointed. Now I know for the future I'm going to write about 20 subjects like I used to do because I got shorted today. I had to start freestyling. Go ahead.
You know I got a call in. I got the tail end of that. I just finished my workout, but you know I'm going to get in there.
All right, brother. Go ahead, baby.
So, yeah, I just caught the tail end of it. I saw somebody talk about my boy, man, AB, always balling, man.
Right.
He ain't done yet.
Right.
He ain't done. He ain't done.
Well, when you say he ain't, when you say AB ain't done, I agree with you. I still think he's in top shape. I still think he could be very productive on the football field. But when I say he's done, it's like he's like a team abbreviator. So, I mean, he's got a veteran agent he hired to try to talk that shit for him, to try to make believers. But it's going to be tough to get on these teams that are playoff ready because it's too much of a risk. Just like Josh Gordon is a risk. You see how Josh Gordon did the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. 2 times late in the year, that drug shit came up or whatever came up, whatever it was, the weed. Bottom line is he got suspended during the end part of the year, which really hurted both of these teams going into the playoffs because a weapon like Josh Gordon, you definitely lose from an offensive point of view. You dig what I'm saying? So AB, we all know he's productive. You seen when he came in that game with Tom Brady. Brady hit him right over the middle. He got a quick touchdown. You remember that? Instantly. But then what he did, he went on the internet, started fucking around. Bill Belichick seen it. They seen the baby mom issue, got rid of him.
And you got the allegations.
Got rid of him.
All that. But my thing is, I caught you talking about Theo comparison and Josh Gordon. But in my opinion, I think AB can get on the field right now, be top 3 receiver in the league. He's that good. Like, his separation is ridiculous. I don't think Theo or Josh Gordon is that impactful right off the couch. I don't think
not.
Huh?
All right, how can I say this? Listen, let me tell you something. When T.O. was acting up, he was kind of like in his latter part of his career.
Right.
But T.O., when he was younger, was as deadly as anybody.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? I got T.O. like no less than top 10 all-time receivers, maybe even top 5. But I gotta do my research to come up with that number. But I definitely ain't got no more than top 10.
I think AB would get off the couch right now and give you 80 receptions, 80 to 90 in a season.
I agree. But I'm gonna add on to that story, and I also think he'll continue to be in problems. And I'm not hating. It's just it's been his pedigree, man. I mean, look at the guy. I mean, look at it. When he left Pittsburgh, and the Raiders released him, or whatever happened with the Raiders, right?
Right.
Patriots signed him. Right. This dude went in his backyard. So I think he was talking to his grandma. I might be wrong. Yelling, the Patriots got like a little effing kid, bro.
Yeah.
Like a little effing kid.
Celebrating in the backyard.
I already knew that when he did that, he was already in trouble because the Patriots don't play that.
They don't move that way.
Exactly. So I knew his lifeline wasn't too long in New England when I seen him do that. Because when you seen Josh Gordon get picked up by the Patriots, he was like this. But what messed him up is the drug problems.
Right. He couldn't put the joint down.
Exactly.
My thing is this, like, ever since birthday, he ain't been the same. He might need to get tested for that CTE joint. Because when Burfict clocked him across the middle, he ain't been the same since that.
Dog, he is so loose mentally.
Oh, man.
I mean, I hate to say it like this, and forgive me if it sounds wrong. I'm almost embarrassed to hear him talk, if that makes sense. The stuff that comes out of his mouth, dog, it's insane. Like, when I hear this dude talk, you know, he be running, like, especially when he was getting at Roethlisberger, the way he was throwing Roethlisberger under the bus.
Oh, yeah, he had no
business.
And I know you know all about that because you're a Pittsburgh Steelers diehard fan.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And, you know, and I understand Ben said that when he threw that obvious pick, he said that Brown could have done something to mess that up, which I disagree because Ben did hit the linebacker was right there. I think it was a Denver Bronco linebacker, if I'm correct. But regardless of the fact, though, he was targeted at least 13 or 14 times a game. So it wasn't all A-B. It was also Big Ben Roethlisberger that knew how to get him the ball, when to get him the ball, and got him the ball.
I don't think he can get that chemistry with any other cornerback.
Yeah, then how do you go right to Derek Carr? You go to his house. You hug him like y'all gonna be family. Y'all gonna make this happen. And then you already getting in arguments with Mike Mayock, the general manager.
Right.
Then you throw Derek Carr under the bus, who don't even know what the hell is going on.
Don't even know you.
Dog, I mean, it's pathetic when I got to hear this guy talk. I wish there was a possible way where people could just talk for him. He just shoot up his mouth and go out there and ball out. Because the NFL, not that they need him to be successful, but he is a marvelous talent. He's a marvelous talent that we're not seeing on the field.
And his agent got bad history. You know, he was dealing with the other receivers that, you know, have had issues as well, so that don't help him.
Right.
And he's going telling the media he don't need football, this and that. But
that's what I'm saying. That he got all his bread, he's straight, you know, all this bullshit.
It's not that sweet, bro.
Right.
It ain't that sweet over there for him.
Yeah, and one thing about the NFL, they learned from that Chad Johnson, Des Bryant, Terrell Owens, where these guys were basically grabbing a team and holding them by the balls because their talent was so superior that the teams didn't really want to do out with these guys. So now they don't care. All the teams got put on, they know that it ain't worth it. They know it's not worth it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Got away with it. Calvin Johnson, he got that bag and got up out of there.
Yeah, Megatron.
Yeah, he might have been stealing some money too. But I was gonna jump over to NBA with you. Now what you're doing, just give you a little update. I don't know if you've been following through with it, but there's a couple things surfing around on the internet, and reports are saying that the NBA is trying to find a way to end the season. If they end the season,
shit's a joke.
Huh?
It's a fucking joke, but go ahead.
Yeah, if they end the season, cancel the season, they're going to take back all the future bets. You know, all the future bets will be voided on the Lakers and all that stuff. And they're considering crowning the team who had the best record after a certain date, and it would be the Lakers. Okay? When they said that, there was a tweet. LeBron tweeted and said, if they cancel the season, he will retire. Because he feel like a chip's being stolen from him.
Yeah, because he knows his time is limited. He's trying to get his chip record to 500.
That's right.
He's trying to get his chip record to 500. So if they cancel this season, I'm not going to say it's going to be impossible because I think he probably got about 2 seasons left, but he's going to have to win them last 2 seasons to get his chip record to 5. What's his chip record? 3-5 right off the rip?
Yeah, he got.
Is it 3-5 or 2-5?
Golden State, and he got Miami.
Yeah, he got 2 in Miami, and he got 1 in Cleveland.
Yeah, Golden State when he came back 3-1. Yep.
Right. So
he
right.
got bodied by who? Dallas, the Spurs, who else?
I think the Spurs twice, Golden State twice.
Yeah, they got bodied by them.
Yeah, so he's trying to get his shit to 500 because if he could get it to 500, that would do wonders for one of the greatest players ever to at least finish at 500. Because like I said to today, I don't know how you name a top 3 player who has a losing record in the chip. I mean, I'm just really big on that. I know it don't go down to the chip. I understand that. You got Bill Russell with like 11, 12. You know, you got Kareem with 6'3" in college. I understand all that.
Lou Alcindor got some.
Yeah, Kareem. So, but what I'm saying is, how the hell? Even Bird got about, 3? Magic got about 3 or 4, or maybe even 5. Kobe got about 5. What I'm saying is, how the hell you supposed to be top 3 player of all time. And I don't want to hear you ain't had no team. If you got out the conference,
Right.
you got a team.
Jordan did it without the center.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing is that's where the biggest LeBron's knockoff, and not to mention, clutch time. He didn't want the ball in the early part. I mean, I don't understand him. In the early part of his career, when he was real young, he was taking them shots. I remember he scored like 24 straight points against the Pistons in the playoffs. He was incredible.
He was young.
But then, like in Miami, he forgot what to do with the ball late. Like I'm like, what the fuck this dude doing? And even my boy Eddie House went in on him. Eddie House went in on him. He said he played with LeBron. He was scared. His own teammate, a bum ass Eddie House, said that.
That's right.
And Eddie House, if you know Eddie House, I follow him. I watch him. The kid, he keep it real. Like he talks what it is.
Right.
He talks what it is. I've seen him. I met him at the Palms. I mean, there's no way I could gravitate to him in one little talk. But I kind of hit it off with him at the Palms, the old Palms, before they put that new shit up in there when it was like the old looking Palm. Remember that?
With the wood and the
Yeah, all that wood shit. You know what I'm saying? All that, you know what I'm saying? Alex Wood shit, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? But bottom line is, it's hard for me to know what Michael did. This is why, see, I ain't got enough time for my next subject. I was going to bring up Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for my boy Humpty, but unfortunately we got caught up. But I will bring that on Thursday. Make sure you guys tune in Thursday because I'm going to break down. My boy really thinks Kareem Abdul-Jabbar should be the GOAT of the NBA. And I'm going to break down facts. What I'm agree with my boy is that he could be the best center ever. I'm going to give him that. Even over Shaq and over Wilt and over the Dream. And that's kind of tough. Because these guys, you can say any of these guys are the best.
That's real tough.
Yeah, but I'm going to give Kareem that. But to be the GOAT in the whole NBA and lacking all the skill set, yeah, exactly. That's where I'm knocking him at. He can't go coast to coast. He's not hitting threes. He's not running around picks. And I understand that's not his fault because he's a big man. But you know what? That's where he loses his nominations in my book.
That's right.
In my book, you got Kobe that could do it all. LeBron that could do it all.
Right.
And of course, Michael Jordan that could do it all.
That's right.
And those are my 3 best ever because they multi-talented, not to mention they all could play lockdown defense.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if you're going off just numbers, then Kareem got all the numbers, especially in college where he went 88-2 and he got them 3 straight rings with UCLA.
Like no other. He filled that stat board up like no other.
Exactly. So I'm going to give, yes, I'm going to give Kareem Abdul-Jabbar major props. And I am a fan of Kareem. I'm going to put him number 1 of all time only because his numbers. Because you ask me, I like the Dream, dog. The Dream was unstoppable. But when you match 2 chips to 6, and Kareem also did it, it's hard to put him over Kareem because of the numbers.
Jordan wasn't in play, though.
I don't know, man. You call it what you want, but all I'm saying is that, you know what I mean? I got him as the best center. I'll get him to that point. I'll have a whole breakdown of his numbers on this Thursday show. Make sure you guys tune in. And, yo, with that guy, yo, big man, I got to cut it short. Right now, my hour's up. So, you got anything else before I hang it up, brother?
Nah, we good. I just wanted to say LeBron trying to cheat a chip in. I don't think it's deserving. They're trying to get one. Nah, he got to go get it and earn it because you know how I feel about it. He wasn't going to win this year.
Right.
That's how I feel about it. So he's trying to steal one for his stats and to make him look good. And nah, get your ass out there and go earn it. Go play them 80 games.
Yeah, now he gonna threaten the NBA.
Yeah, now he's saying I'm going to retire.
Wow. All right, brother, listen, thank you for calling in to the Alyork Sports Show. A pleasure as always, man. And like I said, tune in this Thursday, guys. I'll give y'all a set time. My time fluctuate because of my hours at work. So I'll give y'all time for this Thursday. You want to tune in because I'm going on this Kareem Jordan shit. I got to give my man what he's been kicking to me for years. He really thinks that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the GOAT of the NBA, and I'm going to have to tell him from my perspective why he's not. I kind of gave y'all a little bit, but I'm going to give y'all a whole lot come this Thursday. Copy?
Break it down for us.
Okay, brother, so I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for calling in, brother.
All right, one love.
All right, love, baby. Okay, guys, another show. If you guys missed it, just replay it. It's going to be there. It's going to be available for you guys to replay it, share it, digest it, do what you want to do with it. I got caught off guard today. I came in with lack of subjects, thinking I was going to get X amount of phone calls, but it's all right. It's all right. Because I can freestyle, and I did what I had to do to keep the show going, but I got caught off guard. But it's all good because it won't happen again. I'll have 20, 30 subjects, and if I only hit 4, then well be. But for now, take care. Thank you guys for tuning in. Be careful, y'all. I can't stress it enough, man. We got individuals that we know that are sick with this COD-19, and we got to be as careful as possible, and I really mean that, dog, because the last thing I want is to hear my dudes dying, man, because nobody wants that. And with that, keep your head up. Much love from the Alyork Sports Show. Love y'all, man. Keep your head up, man.